My name is Abdulwahab Femi Agbaje, popularly known as Femi Whyte. I'm from Offa and currently advisor political to the governor of Kwara State, Malam Abdurrahman Abrazak. So we thank God because we believe government is about bringing services to the people, giving dividends of democracy. So we thank God. We've been able to elect a leader in the local government in person of Alhaji Suleiman Ometutu. And since he assumed the office, he's been doing wonderfully well, which can be attested to by people in town. Because shortly after his inauguration, he has been attending to virtually all the problems that are brought before him. And as a journalist who live here, I believe you can as well testify to what he is doing in town. Part of it is what we just did today, the flag off of construction of road, Ayaba and Road. This road has been there for quite a long time. And you know, by virtue of my closeness to the Olofa of Offa, I know Kabiyesi has been yearning for long for the construction of this road. I'm aware he has made several efforts to see that this road, receive attention. So when God brought this chairman, it's one of the priority projects in his mind. And, after the local government election, we believe the community was somehow divided along the party lines, which is not good for us. And we said the first thing to do is to bring everybody on board. Election is over. It's time for governance. All hands must be on deck. All of us must come together, at least to work for the interest of the community. And in the spirit of this, when he came up with the idea of constructing this road, having gone to meet the Olofa of Offa, and we briefed him, and we received blessing. Olofa was so happy. So we said, okay, the next person to see is the Asiwaju of Offa, Alhaji Tajudeen Owoyemi. So I called to book appointment with Baba, and we went to Lagos. We met the Asiwaju and we told him the intention about the road and other things that the council wanted to do at that material time. We gave him the list, and Baba was very, very happy with us. And I remember he told us that he was happy. What mattered most to him is the development of the community, and that is why he's Asiwaju of Offa, and he blessed us. So we came back home. The local government set the machinery in place to follow the due process, the procurement law, and in view of that, advertisement was placed for the construction of that road, and contractors bidded. So I understand that the most successful one was picked, and then the contractor was mobilized. So all this had taken place. In fact, when you look at the time we went to Lagos to meet Asiwaju of Offa, it was maybe almost 2 months ago now. So it is not something that just happened today. So if you follow that sequence, you will discover that the plan has been on the ground and we are working towards it. And eventually, when the people of Obadaboye went to chairman to appreciate him for the transformer he procured for them in that area. So after the conclusion of the meeting, the chairman told them that he will be with them again, maybe in the next few days, that he wants to flag off the road of Ayaba. That was when people got to know. And that was when the noise came out that the road had already been captured in the budget. We were not aware. I personally was not aware at all. All I just know is that it has been on and on that they are going to do that road for many years, which has not, seen the light of the day. So And people that called us, we said we had already mobilized, the local government had already mobilized the contractor. In fact, they will have started job. The chairman said he wanted to do flag off. In fact, that was what caused the little delay. Otherwise, they will have just seen the road construction going on. So we tried to explain to them, and we told them that, look, there are many roads that are begging for attention in Offa. So if the resources meant for that place can be channeled to another road, we'll be so glad about that. So there is no ill feelings, and there is no pull him down arrangement in this game at all. Because if you are doing that, it will be to the detriment of the community. So why should anybody do that? So I think the intention is genuine. And this is not the first time we have been doing things like this. There are many things I did personally for the community, which you yourself can attest to. Go to Atari there, I built a hospital for them. It's there for everybody to see. I was at Mo Road. I constructed do I call it a bridge? Okay, maybe I call it box culverts for them. I don't ply that road, but I just believe that community were in serious need of that project. And I did it personally. That hospital, I built it personally with my personal resources because I believe the people of that area needed hospital at that material time. If anything happens, how do you want them to get to the hospital in case of an emergency? So that was what prompted me to build that hospital. So that has been our own way of contributing and bringing back to the community. So that is what brought about the idea of constructing this road, not because we want to pull anybody down. We cannot even do it. We can't do that. So we want everybody to know that and let us move forward. No. You see, that's why I'm surprised that people can just churn out things on social media without verifying it. They are saying what they do not know. We are saying what we know. I was in Lagos. We were in Lagos with the council chairman, and we met the Chief Asiwaju of Offa, and we told him that we intended to do so projects. Not even only this road. We told him everything. The council chairman explained to him what he wanted to do, and Asiwaju was happy. So, and I'm talking of about 2 months ago. So it is not that we phoned. No, that's not true. That is not true. We went there and we briefed Asiwaju, and Asiwaju was happy. And we told Olofa was happy. So that's all I know about that. And it is not a today's thing. We have done that much earlier. Well, I cannot speak for him, but at least the little I know, I may just try to say 1 or 2 things because I know his intention. He has good intention for the community. And thank God we said this much during campaign. We told the community that they are not going to be disappointed. And I'm happy today with what he is doing. You will see that, yes, the council chairman means well for the community. I want to urge all our people. There is time for everything, even including verbal attacks. There are situations, especially during war, anything can happen. But outside war, when the war is over, you learn to do another thing. We shouldn't be chorusing song of war when there is no war. People who so much believe that they want to take over government, let them wait for 2027. May God spare our lives. They should allow the development of the community at this material time. That is very important. So I want to urge all our people to work together to build a common goal for the development of the community. Let all of us come together. When you look at the situation of Offa today, I don't know, maybe that is what I'm seeing. I don't know whether other people are seeing it that way. But I can tell you more than ever before, Offa is having a lot of challenges, and this needs there's need for us to go back to drawing board, re-strategize on how to move the community forward and how to improve our relationship even with our neighbors. Yes, there is need for that, because if you are not careful, even if you arise, if people tag you to be troublesome, there is nothing you can say or do, that will appeal to their mind. Their belief will just be that that's Offa is very troublesome community. Offa is not troublesome at all. And for the upcoming ones who do not even understand the spirit of Ijakadiloro Offa that we always say, Ijakadiloro Offa doesn't mean we should be fighting. No, they don't understand what that means. It is not about fighting. It's about standing for justice, equity, and fairness. And whoever that is standing for equity, fairness, and justice will not be at wrong even if he fights. So, and such will not be fighting all the time. So I want to urge all our people at this very material time, there is need for all of us to come together and see the interest of the community as being paramount to all of us. Politics will come and go, but we remain as people. So let us join hands together and work together. So politics, it wasn't the politics that brought us together. And when you look at our four bears, what they stood for, they have focus, they have purpose. When they stand for certain things, they don't derail. But like our people now do not even understand, what do you really want? You want government development? Fine. How do you get development through government? Is it by fighting? Is it by raining curses? Is it by abusing the government of the day that will bring development to your community? You have to determine all this. But left for me, I believe it's about lobby. You have 16 local governments in Kwara State. So the government has a responsibility, to take care of all these 16 local governments. So it now depends on how you can maneuver your way, to get certain things to your area, because the resources are not enough. The resources cannot go around, which means you have to prioritize. So you have to select, okay, this year, this is what we are going to do. That's what budget is all about. But for you to get something, you must be able to play your game in a way that will help your cause before whoever is leading. And that's why I always say, there is no need for us to fight government. There's no need for us to fight government. Yes, we can call the attention of government to anything that is not right, that is not good, that we feel is not done the best way. We can call their attention to it, but, abusing, attacking cannot solve the problem. So that's what I believe. And I want to mention that this Governor Abdulrahman Abrazak, loves this community. That I can say anywhere. And with what I've seen, yes, I still believe it is better, even if we've not had enough of what we are looking for. But when you do comparative analysis of the past and today, to me, I believe this government is better off. Yes, I believe the government is better off, because I know what it used to be before and I know what it is today. So if we feel there are certain things that we need and we are not getting it, we should design a way, of approaching the government and of, making such things come to us rather than being confrontational. Well, you say we've been around in this game for quite some number of years, and I can tell you we understand the game in our own little way. We don't make noise. We engage in strategic thinking and planning, and we know the main purpose of any political party is to capture power. How do you capture power under civilian administration? Is by, appealing to the conscience of the people to see the reason why they should, go for your party and not the other party. And that we have been doing. We don't make noise. The person you mentioned now, just to join the party, Before then, a lot of people have joined us in APC. Before the election, after the election, and up to now. If I want to open the number of people who are no longer in the other party, who are already with us, you see, the whole place will scatter. But as part of our strategic planning, we are not going to mention that now, but I can assure you a lot of people are with us. So this particular person in question, in fact, if I want to take vain glory, I will say I was the one that worked on him. But in this case, that is not true. I did not work on him. I was in my house, very early in the morning. And they came, about 5-6 people. They came to my house and they told me they wanted to join our party. For God's sake, won't I be happy? I was happy. We discussed and we assured them that in our party we carry everybody along and you are not going to regret it. After the discussion, they said they wanted to take picture with me, not at my prompting. So they said they wanted to take picture with me, and they did. They were the one that released. I thank God Polytainment is here. They were the one that released the picture to him and said they have decamped. But when there was pressure, you know politics. So I don't know what happened. I just heard that they said Femi Whyte forced them. Oh, wow, for God's sake, how can I force them to join?
They say it's inflated to one favor that you promise to give them unemployment.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Wallahi ta'ala, it's not true. Because I said I did not even talk to them. They came to my house. That's the basic truth. They came to my house. If I had spoken to them, I would have loved to take the glory that yes, I'm working hard. I went to them. No, I didn't. They came. So, and when they mounted pressure on this guy, I didn't know what they told them, but I saw on social media that Femi Whyte was forcing people to join the APC. But at the end of the day, the person conscientiously, out of his conscience, came back to me and said he's very sorry and is ready to write a resignation letter which will be published. I said, fine, I'm good. And he did so. So the whole thing now, got clear to everybody that it was from his mind. And I can assure you, with what people saw us doing in town, a lot of people are willing to join our party. The governor is performing. The governor Abdulrahman Abrazak, is working. And nobody can deny this fact. And even when you look at the criticism now, initially they said he was not doing anything. They said the governor was not doing anything. He did not commission anything for 6 years. When he started, commissioning and rolling out what he has done, they came up with another thing. He's only developing Ilorin. He's developing only Ilorin. It's Ilorin alone that is in Kwara State. Yeah, if you have genuine concern, good. It will be accommodated. It will be, worked on. But I can assure you there are certain things that you must look at first. When you say Ilorin, Ilorin is not just one local government. So comparing Ilorin with any local government, you are not fair in your assessments. Ilorin has about 4-5 local governments that entered into one another in a way that you cannot differentiate if you are not part of them there. You have Asa, you have Ilorin West, Ilorin East, Ilorin South, even part of Moro. All these are in Ilorin. When you see people working in Ilorin South, you say it's working in Ilorin. If it's working in Ilorin East, you say it's working in Ilorin. If it's working in Ilorin West, you say it's working in Ilorin. You are combining the projects in about 4-5 local governments. That is one. 2, Ilorin is a state capital. World over, state capital receives more government attention than any other place. That one is there too. But for me, if you are the head of a place and I need something from that place, I know how to lobby my way. That is it. I don't need to compare. If there's anything I need, I walk straight for that thing and I make sure I get that thing. That's what matters most to me. It's not about what you give what you give a record, what you give. No. If I'm, championing the cause of Offa, I will do everything to see that I get the due opportunities for Offa. So I don't need to fight against any other local government. What will concern me most is how to get what I need for my own community. So that one is there. And I believe when you look at what is happening now, okay, let me give you another analysis. You saw many roads in Ilorin. If you value what is coming from Eyenkori to Offa, now go and look at the cost of that road. Region of several billions. Who is taking advantage of that road? It is Offa, as far as I'm concerned. And so many other things that are going on. Go and look at Taiwo Road. I said the Taiwo Road was constructed by Governor Mohammed Lawal. And that was almost 25 years ago. And the Governor Rahman is doing reconstruction now. And when you look at the quality of what they are doing there, go and find out it's in the region of billions. So I believe the governor is working for us. If we have any other thing that we want him to do, we shouldn't be confrontational. Yes, we should lobby our way to get it. That is what I believe, and that is what a democracy is all about. You have figure, Offa has good figure, but Yoruba will say, Alagbara mo meru baba ole. So we need to work on how to use this strength for our advantage, not to fight government. So that's my belief. Well, I want to advise my people, especially our youths, to be more focused on the future. Future holds a lot of good things for them. They should not be discouraged by the happenings around. They should strive hard to see that they contribute their quotas. One, against all odds, let them struggle to have good education. That is very important. That you do not have father or you are an orphan does not stop you from attaining good education. I can assure you, my father died when I was just 3 years. In fact, this year we are going to mark the 55 years remembrance of my father. I was just 3 years when he died. And by the special grace of God today, I was able to attain this through hard work and His grace anyway. So I want to advise our youth to have belief in the future, to have belief that what they put in is the result they will get. And I want to advise the entire Offa. There are things you cannot say in the public, but the situation we are in now, we need to sit down and think properly. Where are we yesterday? Where are we today? What are the legacies we inherited from our forefathers? What are we able to do with it today? That is very, very important. We need to build a secure society for our children, for our children's children. We need to work harmoniously with all our neighbors. I believe Offa stand for justice. And people may say, it's because it's from Offa. No, it's not because I'm from Offa. I know Offa has a fair mind. When they deal with you, when they relate with you, and you can see that there's nobody living in Offa here that will want to go. Even if they are transferred to Offa, they make sure they build house here, they relocate their children, their wife, everybody into Offa because of the accommodative nature of this community. So I know that. But certain elements in the community, like any other community, but we should not allow their voice to dwarf the good voices of the majority of our people. Because if you have bad eggs among you, they can give you what the sociology we call labeling theory. They may label you with the name that is not your own. So I want Offa to reject the label of being too antagonistic or being a confrontationalist. No, that is not my town. That is not Offa. So we should reject the name that is not our own. Offa kò ń ṣe aláṣejù, Offa kò ń ṣe oníjàgídíjàgan, Offa kò ń ṣe oníwàhálà. We should reject this completely. So that's my advice. Let us continue our communal efforts that we are known for. Let us build trust, let us build love among ourselves and see how to move the community forward.